It's time for a volleyball match here on WCMP. Let's head to the court.
And welcome in, sports fans. Andy Beckstrom on hand here at Onamia High School as we get set for tonight's matchup between the Onamia Panthers and the Ogilvie Lions. It is going to be a matchup of 8-1 versus 2-9 tonight. We're going to get our pregame underway from the home of the Panthers when we return on WCMP Online.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stay on track.
I'm Steve Schwartzbauer, your Edward Jones financial advisor. I'd like to help. Call me at 763-552-1100.
Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank & Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/get there. Franzen Bank & Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, saw, check. Drill, check. The rest of the tools, check. All right, let's get started.
Honey?
Yes?
Where is all the lumber to build this shed?
The big box store was supposed to drop it off 2 days ago. Is it not out there?
Man, it's the chicken coop all over again.
Bill from work just built a sauna, and he said he went through Hinckley Lumber. Let's call them and see what they can do.
I'm on the phone with them now. They said...
Delivery from Hinckley Lumber. Where do you want it?
There would be great. Thanks.
All in a day's work. But for your next project, like fixing that ugly chicken coop over there, think Hinckley Lumber.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Procrastination, the art of putting off today what we can do tomorrow. But when it comes to your retirement, time is money. Now's the time to get the help you need with retirement planning, probate avoidance, wealth transfer, tax issues, guaranteed income, and so much more. Todd Schoberg at Schoberg & Holmstrom Financial Services in Mora has over 25 years as a safe money advisor and retirement planner. For more information, go to schobergholmstrom.com. Stop procrastinating and start planning for the retirement you deserve.
WCMP Online, Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Onamia at Onamia High School, getting set for tonight's matchup between the Onamia Panthers and the Ogilvie Lions. Coming into tonight's matchup, Onamia 8-1, having a pretty dominant year. The only game that they lost was a 3-2 matchup earlier this year. In a very hotly contested match with, I believe it was Rush City is who it was. Ogilvie comes in 2-9 on the year. Last year, Onamia 19-10. They were 8-2 in the Great River Conference, finishing in the third round against Pine River Bacchus, losing that one 3-2. Ogilvie finished 5-16 last year, 1-9 in conference play. Coming into tonight's matchup, it has pretty much been all Onamia for kind of an extended time, as Onamia has won the last 24 straight, dating back to 09 when Ogilvie split in 09. Onamia winning 3-1 and then Ogilvie winning 3-2 on September 17th of 2009. That was the last time that Onamia won. We're going to talk a little bit about the players a little bit closer and get our starting lineups when we return here to Onamia High School on WCMP Online.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Bram Ford is celebrating over 84 years of friendly hometown service and sales of F-Series trucks. It's ties like that have made the Ford F-Series America's #1 brand of truck for over 40 years. And when it comes to safety, the truck that leads the pack is the high-strength, military-grade aluminum body Ford F-150. This season, bring over 40 years of tradition to your next tailgate party. Find your next Ford at Bram Ford or online at bramford.com.
MHealth Fairview brings world-class care to Pine City. With us, you'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries, combined with convenient care close to home. In Pine City, our dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Call 320-629-6721 to make an appointment or visit fairview.org/Pine City. And if you're hurt or ill when the clinic is closed, turn to MHealth Fairview Urgent Care in North Branch. Find your doctor at fairview.org.
CMP Online, Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Onamia as we get our starting lineups announced out to the crowd. Going for the Onamia Panthers going to be Kendra Newallis, Katie Rockel, Kaylee Barnett, Ashley Rogers. Get the last few numbers here. The libero is going to be Abby Binnick, Ashley Strang, and Shayla Naquinaby. Shayla Naquinaby, a very, very talented hitter and a dominant force in the middle for the Onamia Panthers. On the other side, the Ogilvie Lions only dressing 8 tonight. Actually, they have 9. One's running a camera right now. They have only a handful here. It's same thing with Onamia. They only have 9 dressed on the game tonight. Lex Naring, as well as Grace Hines, Kaylee Arnold, Maddie Anderson, Kaylee Bowerman, and Ailey Fransky for the starting lineup for the Ogilvie Lions. We're about set to get underway here in Onamia. Again, 8-1 versus 2-9. Do our best to be able to keep the camera moving back and forth. Usually we try to pick a corner just to be able to see the whole court at the same time, but to try to call and move back and forth sometimes gets a little bit tricky at different times. So we'll do our best to be able to track the play as it goes back and forth here tonight. Both teams out on the court and set to go. A 6 o'clock start, a little bit earlier start than normal games, normally at 7 o'clock, and having a little bit later of a start here, or earlier rather of a start here, to be able to get this game in before it gets to be too dark and being able to play this game. As we get these starting lineups lined up out here, the official making sure everybody's in their spot as Bennett comes in and replaces Rockel in the essentially what will amount to be the starting lineup, as the libero can't necessarily start, but will come in almost right away. Officials just double checking things with the roster, and we're about set to get underway as it will be Ogilvie starting first. Backing to serve will be Grace Hines for the Ogilvie Lions. Ball comes across, going to be played up by Binnick. Set will go into the middle, and it'll be pushed across by the Panthers. Set now for the Ogilvie Lions. Into the middle goes for Anderson to the back row, and played up to the front over to the near side. Big drive on this near side, And the first point of the game is going to go to the Onamia Panthers. Ashley Strang putting that one away. Kendra Newallis will drop back to serve for the Panthers as the ball comes across. 1-0 is the lead to start things for the Onamia Panthers. Ball returned back across, and it'll be sent over by the Ogilvie Lions. Up by Binnick. Set over to the near side. Anderson plays it across for Strang. Bumped across back by Ogilvie, returned right away. Anderson sets into the middle. That's going to be Naquinabe. Puts that one across. Nice dig on the backside. Dug out by Fratsky. Opportunity once again. Over to the near side it goes, and a big drive, and another ace, or another kill rather, for Ashley Strang. 2-0 the lead for the Onamia Panthers. Newallis sends that one across, and Naring can't handle it on that far side, and Newallis will get an ace. Newallis sets and fires back once again. It's going to be up in the back row by Fratsky, bumped across by Anderson. It's going to be wide on this near side, and a 3-0 start, 4-0 rather, start for the Onamia Panthers. They got that extra point also from the side out when they got the ball back. Ball comes in, and it's going to be sent across by Newallis. Up in the back row, into the middle it goes now. Anderson will play it across, and it'll be out on that far side. And a 5-0 start for the Onamia Panthers. And this is about where you start thinking about timeouts, but again, in volleyball, maybe you wait it out just that one more play to be able to see what happens. Set in the middle, Anderson with an opportunity, and there's the kill for Maddie Anderson. And we talked a little bit about that. You wait that extra play, and Maddie Anderson gets that kill and breaks that streak going. And a big block on that far side, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ogilvie, and Naquinabe will get her first kill of the night. And a 6-1 lead for the Onamia Panthers. Ball sent across and up in the back row. Onamia, Ogilvie checking back after it. Sent across by Anderson. Anderson sits over to the near side, and a big drive and a kill for Kaylee Barnett. Gets the kill. Strang to serve once again. Strang sends this one across, and we are just video tonight. No audio on any platform at all for radio at all. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch on the far side by Fratsky. And serve comes across. Set over to the near side. Naring goes cross court with it. Dug out in the back row nicely. Rogers sets in the middle. It'll be sent across by Newallis. Naring will have it now. Anderson calls for it in the middle, and it's going to be out on this near side. 9-1 is the score. Ogilvie trailing as Strang will continue to serve. Ball goes deep into the corner. ED has to go back and check back after it. Able to pick it up. And this ball sent across, and it's going to be long. And it'll be Ogilvie ball. Maddie Anderson will drop back to serve. Ball comes across. Up by Binnick. Rogers back sets for Naquinabe on the far side. Played back to the back corner, and a kill for Naquinabe. Naquinabe so tall, able to get that ball up and push that ball down quick as she'll drop back to serve. Sends this one across. Up in the back row and played there by Arnold. Return back across. Naquinabe diving after that one, able to get that one up in the air. Barnett sends this one across. Touch back across at the net. That was Rocco that got that touch at the net. And a hit by Ogilvie goes long. It'll be Onamia ball. Ball sent across, up in the back row, and an ace is unable to play it. Are the Lions. I believe Arnold got a piece of that one, but not able to control it. Fransky has to run it down over in the stands on the far side. Nakunaby sends this one across. Up by Arnold, bumped in the middle, and it'll be sent across by Naring. Rogers now sets over to the near side for Barnett, goes off a block. Arnold up in the air, Naring chases it down, and Arnold able to get it across. Just missed the sideline on this near side, but good scramble by the Ogilvie Lions, but it is going to force Coach Pam Nichols into a timeout. 13-2 is our score, and we'll be back here on WCMP Online.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
At Town & Country Insurance, we recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. We wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow. Contact Town & Country Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at towncountry-ins.com today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
WCMP Online, Andy Beckstrom on hand for Onamia and Ogilvie Volleyball here on a Sports Friday. Essentially the end of the season here for both schools, as it's kind of where we're at with everything. With the world that we live in right now, as ball goes in the middle, Barnett sends this one across. Anderson tries to track it down, goes off the ceiling, and Fransky can't return it back across. It's a good scramble for the moment, but 14-2 will be our score. Nakunaby will drop back to serve. Sent across, and up on the far side, Naring will put it into the middle, and it'll be sent across by Bowerman. And Bowerman just a little bit long on her drive. 15-2 is our score. Nakunaby back with it, sends it across. And off the ceiling again. Arnold played it cleanly, but went off the ceiling. It'll be another ace for Nakunaby, a pair of aces. As she sends this one in play once again, up on the far side by Hines, and into the middle it goes. Fransky able to send that one across. Dug out nicely over for Barnett. Now set on the far side, trying to scramble after it's going to be Fransky. It'll be a lift called on Grace Hines. Got a hand on it, but couldn't get underneath it at all. Rolled off her hands. Ball comes across, and Anderson can't handle that one. This is where you start seeing some adjustments made by coaching staffs that are playing with kind of a short bench due to a lot of the COVID, if anybody's sick or has any issues at all. Some people that maybe not normally in the starting lineup. I've seen it last night with Hinckley. They had a handful of starters that were missing. Ball is sent high over to the near side. Barnett sends this one across and up into the ceiling. It'll belong to the Onamia Panthers. Ball went up into the ceiling and it went across the net, so they'll call that one dead. Sent across up by Arnold and played by Fransky. Bumped across by new entrant into the game, Haley Bolig. Into the middle it goes, and big drive by, thought it was Barnett for a second, it's Katie Rockel. And Rockel with the kill. Nakunaby continues to serve here, 20-2 here in game number one. Ball up in the middle and pushed across by Naring. Picked up by the Panthers. Near side will go for Rocco. Correction, that one's going to be Barnett, and Barnett with the kill. Some players playing out of position a little bit, but having to roll with the times, I guess you could say. Into the middle it goes, and big drive in the middle there by Bowerman. Returned back by Ogilvie. Rogers going to bump that one across. Nice shot by Rogers. Just snuck one to the corner. Fratsky was able to get there to play it, but her return goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Naquinabe and the Onamia Panthers once again. Ball over to the near side. Naring runs it down. Arnold gets it back over to the net, but it's going to be out of bounds on the far side. Trying to keep up with the score and the cameras best we can here, so I apologize for any delay on that one. 23-2 is our score. Ball comes across, and it hits the net, so it'll be 23-3. And it'll be Lex Naring to serve. Naring sends this one across, and this played back. Nowales chases it down, but the Panthers can't get there, and Naring will get herself an ace. (23-4). Naring serving. Sends this one across. It'll be played up by the Panthers, and another ace for Naring. Back-to-back aces makes it 23-5. Naring sends this one to the back row. Up for Rogers, into the middle it goes, and the drive on the far side by Rocco goes deep. And now Ogilvie putting together a little bit of a run here in game number 1. Still trail 23-6, so I don't know that it's necessarily in doubt. Off the net, Binnick did a great job adjusting and being able to get deeper in on that one, but unable to reach it. It'll be the third straight ace for Naring. Ball sent across by Rockel. Up into the middle, sent across by Bowerman. Set over to the near side and driven across. In the middle it goes Fratsky trying to chase it down, playing it off of the ceiling. Up for Rogers, now for Onamia. Over to the near side and to the back row and unable to handle it. The shot by Strang is off the arms of Arnold, and Strang will get another kill. And the ball back, and it's 24-7. Trying to be able to finish off this game 1 victory. Ball bumped across, up by Binnick. Rogers will set near side now, and it'll be tapped across. Nice quick play there by Hines to be able to get a hand on that one, and the return goes short on the far side by Fratsky. 25-7 is the game 1 final, and that will be the end of game number 1, and we'll come back and wrap things up and get you set for game number 2 when we return on WCMP Online.
D&D Heating and Air Conditioning, the go-to company for your Amana heating and air conditioning needs. D&D Heating and Air Conditioning provides quality workmanship and superior service with professional, dependable, and knowledgeable technicians for your complete heating, air conditioning, and indoor air quality products and systems. That's their promise to you. Now scheduling into 2021. Find D&D Heating online at deheatingcooling.com. D&D are here to answer all your HVAC equipment and indoor comfort questions and needs.
If you are looking for a new employment opportunity, you need to talk to Kevin or Todd at Morris Chevrolet Buick. Right now, they are hiring a lot manager. Responsibilities include cleaning and maintaining vehicles, moving and fueling the vehicles, and managing the overall quality of their lot. If you or someone you know is interested, stop by Morris Chevrolet Buick and talk to Kevin or Todd today. Start your new job with a new company that will treat you right. Apply today at Morris Chevrolet Buick. The deals are better here.
The holidays are a time to reflect on what matters most to your family. And at Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, we have just the gift for your family and your home. Amazing worry-free water. Give your family spotless dishes, cleaner laundry, smooth, soft skin, and drinking water you can trust. And Aquarius Home Services can make the gift of a new Connecticut water system happen for 25% off. It all starts with a free water analysis. Go to ConnecticutMN.com and schedule today. Happy, safe holidays from Aquarius and Connecticut.
WCMP Online, Andy Beckstrom back on hand here in Onamia. 25-7 is the victory by the Panthers in game number 1. The Ogilvie Lions were paced by Lex Naring, had 3 aces in the game. Maddie Anderson with 1 kill. The Onamia Panthers were led by Shayla Naquinabe, 2 kills and 3 aces. 3 kills for Ashley Strang, 2 kills for Kaylee Barnett, 1 kill for Katie Rockel, and Kendra Nowales adds an ace in game number 1. 25-7 your final score for game number 1. We'll have game number 2 up and coming here on WCMP Online.
Aurelius Manufacturing has been providing innovative solutions to customers since 1926. Specializing in the production of custom welded hydraulic cylinders for over 40 years, our focus is on providing value to customers through innovative problem solving, quality workmanship, and customer service. Our team works with your team to develop designs that provide the most value for your application. We leverage technology and craftsmanship, turning designs into finished products quickly and accurately. Aurelius Manufacturing is a proud sponsor of the Brand Bombers.
WCMP Online, Andy Baxter-Monahan here in Onamia as we get set for game number 2. Both teams going with pretty much the same starters from game number 1. Similarly, we'll see some of the other bench players maybe come in and play a little bit more, maybe later on in this game or maybe even in game number 3. As we work our way through tonight's matchup. The head coach for the Onamia Panthers, Marcia Balder, and head coach for the Ogilvie Lions, Pam Nichols, both getting their last final instructions out to their teams. Just about set to go here for game number 2. Onamia will put it in play. Ball come in play from right to left. It'll be put in play by Rockel. Over to the near side, Arnold runs up against it and can't quite get it across the net. It's a 1-0 start for Onamia. And Rockel will continue to serve. Rockel sends this one across. Up in the back row by Fratsky. Naring puts it back into the middle. It'll be Bowerman that'll return it. Back row to go. Rogers sets it in the middle. Now Naquinabe hammers it, but she missed that back line just a little bit long. It was a good drive by Naquinabe, but just didn't quite have the angle, the downward angle that she needed. And it'll be Grace Hines now to serve. Hines comes up on it. A running jump serve up by Binnick. Rogers back sets far side. He'll be sent across by Ashley Strang. Returned back by Onamia. Rogers sets near side now, and Strang blocked it to net. Quickly up, and Naquinabe got a piece of it, but Rogers thought that maybe she was going to play it, so a little miscommunication for a moment, and it'll be a point for the Ogilvie Lions. Coming up on it now, Hines once again puts it back in play. Up in the back row by Rocco, over to the near side, and Naquinabe, I don't know if she was blocked or if it just hit the net, but nonetheless, a 3-1 lead now for the Ogilvie Lions here in game number 2. They take the early lead. Hines comes up on it. Puts that one in play. Asking for it back on the far side was Strang. Ogilvie returns it back across. Rogers now near side. Strang comes near side. She's blocked at the net, but the block goes out of bounds. So it'll be Onamia's point. And they'll get the ball back now. 3-2 is the lead for the Ogilvie Lions. Noalis sent that one in. Diving after it. Binnick can't quite get there, and Anderson's going to have another kill. Had a kill from game number 1. Now she got 2 on the night. Back to play it is going to be Arnold. Sends this one across. Up by Binnick. Rogers will set. Goes with the back set now for Naquinabe on the far side, and it was touched by Arnold on the way through, so Naquinabe will get a kill and the point. Set far side now. Nice dig by Strang, at least momentarily, but trying to dive after it and unable to get there is Barnett. We're tied, or correction, it's going to be a 5-4 lead. 5-3 lead. I apologize, I put the score on the wrong team the last time. Drive by Naquinabe, and Naquinabe with the kill. $5-4 is the score for the Onamia Panthers. Navy to serve, sends this one across, up by Anderson. Hines will back set into the middle. Bowerman able to return it, but it's going to be out of bounds on the far side, and we're tied at 5. 5-all here in game number 2. Onamia won game number 1, 25-7. We've seen a 25-4 game last night. It was 25-2, and then Naring went back and was able to crush 3 straight aces to be able to get a little bit of a rally going. Navy will continue to serve, now leading 6-5. Ball sent across, up by Naring. And not able to get it returned. Makes it now 7-5. Navy to put it in play. Sends this one across. And up on the far side, into the middle it goes, and Bowerman and Naring, a little miscommunication, dropped right in between the two of them. And all of a sudden, 8-5 lead as Onamia is starting to grow their lead out here in game number 2. Ball comes across, up by Arnold, and chasing after on the far side. Fratsky got a piece of it. Hines was on the ground, thought that she was going to have it, and ends up sliding in. Looks like Addison Reed is going to check in the game, replacing Arnold. So Reed will come in, play back row. 9-5 is the score. That hit went long by Naquinabe, so it'll be Ogilvie ball. Naring, the ace, if you will, of game number 1. It might have been going long, but it was played by Nawallis, and so another ace. Go with 3 from game number 1 for Naring. Naring sends this one across over to the near side. Into the middle it goes. Naquinabe from the back row, and she's blocked at the net by Fratsky. They fed it to her, but good job by Fratsky to be able to find a good spot on that one. Naring will put this one in play. Up in the back row by the Panthers, over to the near side now. Sent across by Barnett. Set far side now, Fratsky to the back row. Nice up in the back row by Strang. Set over to the far side. Rogers going to return it for the Panthers. Over to the near side now. And it's going to be pushed across by Hines. Rogers will set it in the middle now. Rockel sends this one across. Up by Anderson. Far side, Fratsky along the net. Back it'll come. And sent across by the Panthers. Set far side. And tapped across by Bowerman. Rogers now, she'll push it all the way to the back corner. Crashing after that one. Naring able to get there, but Bowerman hits it into the net. Good scramble by the Ogilvie Lions on that last one to be able to get it back in play, but nonetheless, Onamia able to make the play. Up by Anderson. Naring now setting. Far side it goes for Hines, and Hines, did she get the corner? She did. Hines with the kill. Hines, the other setter, along with Naring. Arnold checks back into the ball game. And this one sent across by Fratsky. Onamia chases back after it. It'll be aced by Fratsky as it came up into the stands over here. Back to serve Fratsky once again. Jump serve comes across over to the near side. Up by the Panthers, and a big drive and a point for Barnett. (11-10), very close game number 2 after a 25-7 win in game number 1. Naring sets far side. Sent across. Nice up by Naquinabe, and it'll be pushed across by Rockel. Set into the middle and sent over by Hines. Returned by Naquinabe. Arnold up with it. Naring chases up close to the net with it. Fratsky puts this one across the net. Naquinabe over to the near side now, and back into the corner. Goes off of the stanchion and almost comes back. It was played back. It hit the basketball hoop and came back. But Rockel And Barnett in the middle, able to get things done. Barnett will serve. Passes him across. And it came over to the near side, and Naring played it, but Arnold wasn't sure where it was going to go. And it'll be an ace for Barnett. This one comes across and misplayed by Anderson, will be another ace. Barnett back-to-back aces now has pushed their lead out to 14-10. Ball sent across up by Anderson, over to the near side. It'll be played up by Fratsky and it's sent over by Bowerman. Over to the near side now, and Strangle put it across. Up by Fratsky. Into the middle goes Hines, pushes it over. Up in the back row, nicely by the Panthers. Into the middle, Rockel will send it over. And another one dug out by Fratsky. Hines with a chance on the far side, hits this one to the back corner, and able to find the back edge. Hines not super tall, but getting the opportunity to be able to hit outside in tonight's game. 14-11 as Bowerman will drop back to serve. Bowerman comes up on it and sends this one in play, but it's going to be well deep of that back line. 15-11 is the score. All sent across up by Naring. It'll be returned back across. Onamia had to scramble after a little bit. Wallace able to get it over the near side. And the drive by Strang goes a little bit deep. 15-12 our score. Binnick checks back into the game, replacing Rockel as the libero. Rogers sets for Naquanaby on the near side, up by the Panthers, or by the Lions rather, on the backside. Naring now puts this one across. Strang returns it once again. Fratsky off the ceiling, Bowerman to the front, and Anderson's going to get it back across. Naquanaby now setting far side for Wallace. Powell's player to the shortest player. Tipped on the way through, returned by Naquanaby. Naring over the near side, and Arnold will push it to the back corner. Into the middle it goes. Naquanaby tries to put it away, but she misses that sideline. On this near side, it'll be Ogilvie ball, 15-13. Ball comes across, and out by Rogers on the near side now for Naquanaby, off a block. It'll be a kill for Naquanaby. Wallace now to serve. Sends this one across. Up in the back row by Naring, and Naring blocked it to net. She tried to push it over on that far side, just on that edge, but right there was Naquanaby to block it on her. So hard sometimes to be able to control that block, but Naquanaby able to do that. Ball comes across, up by Fratsky. Hines will set far side, Naring will put it across. Into the middle it goes now for Naquanaby. And Naquanaby with the kill. Naquanaby 2 kills in game number 1. She's got 4 here in game number 2. All into the net on the serve. (18-14). Onamia holding that lead. Nice up by Binnick, pushed across by Naquanaby and up into the chair official. What a play by Binnick to be able to just get a chance at it. And Naquanaby there to be able to just tap it across. And back it'll drop now for Strang to be able to serve. Strang sends this one across, up by Hines. Naring will play it into the middle now. Anderson tried to put it across. Not sure if it hit the net or if it was blocked by Naquanaby, but nonetheless, it drops on the Onamia, or the Ogilvie side rather. 20-14 is the lead. Strang will continue to serve. Strang sending this one in across over to the near side, up by Arnold. Hines over for Naring. Up by Naquanaby, and it'll come across over the near side. Barnett with a big drive. Kaylee Barnett with her third kill with authority. Went right down the line, used her momentum, and just swung the hips over to the near side to be able to get that drive. And misplayed in the back row by Hines will result in an ace for Strang. And push that lead out now to 22-14. Ogilvie did have a lead early in the game and were as close as 11-10. But now find themselves in a 8-point hole up to the front of the net, and Anderson can't get it across. It'll be, once again, a point for Onamia, and the lead grows to 9, 23-14. Coming up on it, Strang sends this one across, up in the back row by Bowerman. Arnold can't get it across. Arnold got a piece of it, but hit it into the net. 24-14, and now we're up against game point for game number 2. Strang looking to close it out. Up by Hines, over to the far side. Fratsky will return it back to the middle. Anderson sends it into the middle. Binnick, Rogers into the far side. Newallis had to chase that one down. Up it'll come Hines. Hines into the middle for Anderson. Be dug out by Strang. Over to the near side now. Barnett down the line, and Barnett with the kill. Ends game number 2, 25-14. Barnett dominates that game. We'll recap those stats when we return here on WCMP Online.
Not every divorce or custody dispute requires a trial. In some cases, you can find a solution that works for both you and your spouse without going to court. Barry Law Offices can help you find that solution. Barry Law Offices has a qualified family law mediator on their team ready to serve you and your family. Everyone's situation is different. That's why Barry Law Offices work with you to put together an out-of-the-box solution for your family. For a free consultation, visit them online at barrylawoffices.com.
Monuments are everlasting commemoratives to show our appreciation for lives lived, moments given, and celebrations with loved ones. Brand Monument Company has helped countless families celebrate and commemorate lives and moments for over 110 years. So when you need them, they'll be there for you every step of the way with your monument selection. Check out their website at brandmonument.com and see for yourself the amazing selection they have.
What does that Ski-Doo feeling sound like? Yeah, it sounds a little something like that. And now you can get that Ski-Doo feeling during our Yellow Tag event on now. Visit Casual Cycle in Mora or online at casualcycle.com and get up to $1,500 off select 2020 Summit 850 E-Tech models. Offer ends November 30th, 2020. Restrictions apply. Customer offers vary based on credit worthiness. See dealer for details.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley, providing you with the highest quality food for your family. This week at Daggett's, get Kraft shredded or chunk cheese for $1.88. Get butter quarters for 2 for $4. Bakery Fresh dinner rolls are $2.99. And Best Choice Young Turkeys are 99 cents per pound with a $30 purchase. Limit 1 per customer. Deals are good this week only while supplies last, so hurry into your local grocery store. Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirements stay on track. I'm Steve Schwartzbauer, your Edward Jones financial advisor. I'd like to help. Call me at 763-552-1100.
Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
And back here in Onamia as we work our way here into game number 3. Game number 2, a win by the Onamia Panthers, 25-14. They were paced by Shayla Naquinabe, 5 kills in that game. Kaylee Barnett had a tremendous game in that one, 4 kills and 2 aces for her. Ace and a kill for Ashley Strang in that game. For the Ogilvie Lions, Grace Hines, 2 kills, a kill for Maddie Anderson, and then an ace apiece for Lex Naring and Ailey Fratsky in game number 2. Stick with us here for the final of the game. We will bring you the stat wrap-up and all the information you could ever want to know to be able to wrap things up. Other games going on tonight include Pine City and Richfield, and then Bram Deer River happening a little bit later on tonight, and Pine City Foley also going on in football. Ball is in play, and we are underway here in game number 3, and it'll be a point for the Ogilvie Lions as the first play comes across and is hit into the net. And this one into the net on the short hit. Ties the game at 1 and gives it back to the Onamia Panthers. Ball comes across and into the middle goes Anderson. Blocked at the net by Naquinavy, but up by Naring on that far side. Ball sent across and Anderson with the kill on that one. Good job by Ogilvie sticking with the play to be able to get the ball back across. Arnold serves up by Binnick. Rogers over to the near side now. Strang cross court and Anderson. Arnold can't handle that one. It'll be a kill for Ashley Strang. And a couple of things passed along my way. Also want to let you know, Onamia Schools handed out 50 Verizon hotspots for their families during distance learning. So heck of a deal. I know a lot of schools are trying to be able to do some things like that, but we have some highlights of some of the stuff that the Onamia schools have done. Make sure to appreciate them and highlight some of those things. Over to the near side now. Barnett will send that one across. In the middle goes Naquinavy. He's going to have a great opportunity right at the net. Kind of hit it off of the net, but she's still able to get the kill. It'll be a 3-2 lead now for the Panthers as the ball comes across. Up in the back row, set now for Fratsky. Fratsky gets it through the block of Naquinavy. Rogers will set near side now for Barnett, and Barnett, a little bit of a changeup, kind of went in between a couple of players and drops for the kill. 4-2 is our score. All over the far side, sliding up by Hines. Hines able to get that one. I guess you call that a bump kill is kind of what I've heard in the past. People call that is just sliding up, able to get that across the net. Onamia still rotating to get their players in position. Anderson lobs that one across short. Nice sliding up by Barnett. Back it'll go for Barnett. Has to play it back up to the front of the net and swinging after it. Naquinavy with the kill. I don't know. So we'll take that point away and give it to the Panthers. Panthers now take a 5-4 lead. Rockel checks back into the game. Bennick checks out. And Naquinavy rather to serve. Hines sets far side. Fratsky sends this one across. Rogers now over to the near side for Barnett. Blocked at the net. Nice up by Barnett to be able to defensively get that one back. Sent across. Naring will set. Into the middle it goes. Bowerman to the back row. And Bowerman with the kill. Bowerman gets that one, ties the game back up at 5. Game number 3. Onamia trying to be able to wrap up a 3-game sweep in Ogilvie. Trying to be able to sneak a game out here and be able to force a game number 4. Rogers in the middle. Rockel just short of Arnold. Can't get there. And Rockel with her second kill of the night, had one in game number 1. And Rogers to serve. Up by Anderson. Naring sets it in the middle. Bowerman off the hands of Naquinavy, chasing back after it. Rogers able to get it up for Barnett. Back it'll come, and a little miscommunication in the back row. Will be a point for the Panthers. They've now opened up a 7-5 lead. Always had a little bit of a lead here in the early going of the games, but not been able to hold on to it for very long, as that one's going to be an ace by Rogers. Comes through and goes off some hands. Ball comes across and up in the back row by Anderson. Bowerman setting this time. Fratsky sends this one across. Nice up by Rogers on the dig. Nualis sends it across for Barnett. Push back across by Fratsky on the ping pong ball. Rogers into the middle, and the tap across by Rockel goes a little bit short. And it'll be 8-6 our score. And the ball will come across now with Fratsky. And I say across, but it doesn't come across as he hits the net. And we get a substitution on the far side. Into the game now is Cheyenne Turk, her first time of the night coming into the game. Coach Nichols trying to rotate through people on that far side. Ball goes off of Nearing's hands. It'll be an ace for Barnett. Kaylee Barnett to serve. Sends this one across, up by Nearing, up towards the front of the net. Bowerman just punches it over. Back and forth it goes. Nice block by Rockel on that one. Bumped across by Hines. Rockel tried to hit it across, and Rockel with the kill. Rockel did everything on that one. It went back and forth to her 2 or 3 different times. She's able to get that one finished. And back it'll go now and sent into the net by Barnett. We'll give it over for the Ogilvie Lions. 11-7, Onamia leads it here in game number 3. 25-7, 25-14 as the ball comes across and is in. That's an ace. Bowerman gets the ace and gets the ball back. And more importantly, the point for the team. That one's going to be short and into the net. And the point that they just gained, they just gave away. It'll be 12-8. And this serve goes into the net from Rockel. Bennick checks into the game, replacing Rockel to play the back row. And Hines to serve. Hines sends this one in across, up by Bennick. Up to the front, Naquinabe. And Naquinabe dominates that one down for the big kill. 13-9 our score. Cross it'll come Nearing, and Nearing can't handle it. She was there for it, but just had it glance off of her hand, and it'll be a timeout for Coach Pam Nichols. Timeout on the court, 14-9. We'll be back on WCMP.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank and Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/getThere. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, saw, check. Drill, check. The rest of the tools, check. All right, let's get started.
Honey?
Yes?
Where's all the lumber to build this shed?
The big box store was supposed to drop it off 2 days ago. Is it not out there?
Man, it's the chicken coop all over again.
Bill from work just built a sauna, and he said he went through Hinckley Lumber. Let's call them and see what they can do.
I'm on the phone with them now. They said...
Delivery from Hinckley Lumber. Where do you want it?
There would be great. Thanks.
All in a day's work. But for your next project, like fixing that ugly chicken coop over there, think Hinckley Lumber.
Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Onamia. We work our way through game number 3. Onamia to serve with Newallis. Newallis sends this one across and right to the front, and not sure if she hit it into the net or if she was blocked, but right there was Naquinabe, and it went right into the net. 14-10 will be a point for the Lions. And to serve now Arnold. Arnold sends this one across for the Lions. Up by Binnick. Rogers will back set for Naquinabe. Just missed that back line. Gave it a run, but couldn't find that back edge. 14-11 is the score. Lead still held on to by the Panthers. Over to the near side it goes, and blocked at the net is Strang. Onamia chasing after it, and Wallace sends this one across over to the far side. Arnold into the middle it goes now. Anderson sends that one over the top of a block. Nice back set by Naquanabe, and Strang puts that one away. (15-11) as Onamia gets the ball back. Strang serves from this near corner. Sometimes hard to track over. Fratsky back for Bowerman. Bowerman will push this one across, up by Binnick. Rogers sets over to the near side now. Barnett sends it to the back row. Up there by Bowerman. Back set for Naring. Nice back set by Hines. Chasing after it and unable to get there is going to be Strang, and it'll be a kill for Naring. What a back set by Hines on that play. The entire defense shifted to the far side. Hines, whether she's seen that shift or not. Anderson will serve. Comes across short and tapped across on the far side. Naquanabe bumps that one back across. Set far side for Fratsky. Nice dig by Wallace. Rogers over to the near side. Barnett over the top of the block. Dug out by Hines and bumped over by Bowerman. Into the middle it goes. Naring goes back set over to the far side, and Rogers, usually it's Rogers to Naring, this time Naring to Rogers. Correction, not Naring. Naquanabe to Rogers, and Rogers with the kill. Makes it 16-12. Naring sets into the middle. Bowerman pushes it over to the near side. Return back by the Panthers, and the return is going to be long. 16-13 as Hines inadvertently sent the ball back across. Naring sends this one across. Up by Wallace. Returned back by the Panthers. Into the middle it goes and sent across. Bowerman hit it off a block and trying to chip after it. Unable to get there are the Panthers. It'll be a kill for Bowerman. Her second kill of the game. 16-14 is our score. And Naring to serve. Naring with a pile of aces on the night. Into the middle it goes. Rocco blocked at the net by Bowerman. Rogers going to go outside this time for Barnett. Nice dig. Anderson is able to get a hand on it, but it came way too far over to where I'm at. I am not a legal player for the game tonight. Not listed on the roster, so it'll be a kill for Rocco. Correction, Barnett with the kill on that one. Ball comes across, and an ace just in front of Arnold. Came in with it. Rogers went short on it. And Rogers will get the ace. Rogers sends this one across. And bouncing around in the rafters. Up comes for Fratsky. Send that one over. Rogers to the near side now. Barnett to the back line and just a little bit long. 18-15 our score. Fratsky will drop back to serve. Stick with us for the post game or the intermission break, depending on what happens in this game. We'll wrap up these stats and talk about kind of where we go from here. With everything going on, tap comes across, diving after it, Barnett laid out for it. Got a hand on it, but was unable to get it up in the air enough to be able to do anything. 18-16. Back to serve will be Fratsky. Fratsky up on it. Sends this one across. Up by Strang and set for Barnett. Pushes that one across. Hines will get it back. Hines puts it across. Up by Binnick. Nice dig by Binnick. Nice back set to the far side. Nualis, and Nualis misses it on the cross-court shot. Just a little bit wide on this near side. And Fratsky will continue to serve. Now 18-17 as Ogilvie getting back in this game. Chance to be able to tie it. Looking to tie here in game number 3. 25-7, 25-14. Onamia won both game 1 and 2. Ogilvie looking to be able to extend it. Onamia wants to be able to get out of here with a 3-0 win. And Barnett enforces her will on that ball. 3 kills in this game. She now has 9 for the night. I mentioned before that it's been 24 straight match victories for the Onamia Panthers over the top of the Ogilvie Lions, dating back to September of 2009. Up by Anderson, set far side for Hines, and Hines into the net. Makes it now 20-17 as Ogilvie was right there for a second, but then a couple 2-3 points puts it back the other direction as Barnett sends this one across up by Naring. Bowerman will back set, and it'll be sent across by Arnold. Rogers in the middle for Rocco, and Rocco with the kill. Rocco gets the kill on that one. Talked about the 24-match winning streak. Not only that, but Ogilvie's only won 5 sets. Not just games, 5 sets, going 3-1 basically since 09. They did not go 3-2 at all during the last 10 years. 10-plus years. Now Coach Nichols is going to take a timeout. 22-17 our score. We'll be back on WCMP Online.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Game number 3, a 22-17 lead for the Onamia Panthers. Again, looking to wrap things up here in game 3. Barnett to put it in place, sends this one across up by Anderson. Arnold tried to chase after it, couldn't quite get there. 23-17 as we are nearing a 3-set victory by the Panthers. Ball sent across, and up by Naring, up to the front, and punched across by Bowerman. Back set over to the far side, Nuwalis to the back row, up by Naring. Bowerman will set far side, and Hines can't get it across the net. It ran the tape for a second, but did not go across. And now 24-17, Barnett to serve for the match. Barnett up on it, sends this one across, not across, as it goes into the net. 24-18, and Ogilvie still with life. Got to rattle off at least 7 straight points. Be able to get to at least extra points. Bowerman sends this across. Up by Binnick, set into the middle. Rocco looking to finish it, and Rocco gets the kill. And that'll be it. 25-18 for game number 3. 3-0 victory by the Onamia Panthers over the Ogilvie Lions. We'll come back and we will wrap things up here on the post game. The post game will be brought to you by Catholic United Financial, a faith-directed not-for-profit company. If you're over age 65, then you need the backup insurance to Medicare. Get a quote and save from Denise Diggerstrom.
At Catholic United Financial, we've been part of the community for over 140 years. On a mission to grow the financial security of Catholics. For every step, for every journey, for life. If you're age 65 and older, make sure you have backup health insurance to Medicare from a member-directed, member-owned, not-for-profit. Catholic United Financial.
Procrastination, the art of putting off today what we can do tomorrow. But when it comes to your retirement, time is money. Now's the time to get the help you need with retirement planning, probate avoidance, wealth transfer, tax issues, guaranteed income, and so much more. Todd Schoberg at Schoberg & Holmstrom Financial Services in Mora has over 25 years as a safe money advisor and retirement planner. For more information, go to schobergholmstrom.com. Stop procrastinating and start planning for the retirement you deserve.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Bram Ford is celebrating over 84 years of friendly hometown service and sales of F-Series trucks. It's ties like that have made the Ford F-Series America's #1 brand of truck for over 40 years. And when it comes to safety, the truck that leads the pack is the high-strength, military-grade aluminum body Ford F-150. This season, bring over 40 years of tradition to your next tailgate party. Find your next Ford at Bram Ford or online at bramford.com.
MHealth Fairview brings world-class care to Pine City. With us, you'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries, combined with convenient care close to home. In Pine City, our dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Call 320-629-6721 to make an appointment, or visit fairview.org/Pine City. And if you're hurt or ill when the clinic is closed, turn to MHealth Fairview Urgent Care in North Branch. Find your doctor at fairview.org.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
At Town & Country Insurance, we recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. We wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow. Contact Town & Country Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at towncountry-ins.com today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
D&D Heating and Air Conditioning, the go-to company for your Amana heating and air conditioning needs. D&D Heating and Air Conditioning provides quality workmanship and superior service with professional, dependable, and knowledgeable technicians for your complete heating, air conditioning, and indoor air quality products and systems. That's their promise to you. Now scheduling into 2021. Find D&D Heating online at deheatingcooling.com. D&D are here to answer all your HVAC equipment and indoor comfort questions and needs.
If you are looking for a new employment opportunity, you need to talk to Kevin or Todd at Morris Chevrolet Buick. Right now, they are hiring a lot manager. Responsibilities include cleaning and maintaining vehicles, moving and fueling the vehicles, and managing the overall quality of their lot. If you or someone you know is interested, stop by Morris Chevrolet Buick and talk to Kevin or Todd today. Start your new job with a new company that will treat you right. Apply today at Morris Chevrolet Buick. The deals are better here.
The holidays are a time to reflect on what matters most to your family. And at Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, we have just the gift for your family and your home. Amazing worry-free water. Give your family spotless dishes, cleaner laundry, smooth, soft skin, and drinking water you can trust. And Aquarius Home Services can make the gift of a new Connecticut water system happen for 25% off. It all starts with a free water analysis. Go to ConnecticutMN.com and schedule today. Happy, safe holidays from Aquarius and Connecticut.
Aurelius Manufacturing has been providing innovative solutions to customers since 1926. Specializing in the production of custom welded hydraulic cylinders for over 40 years, our focus is on providing value to customers through innovative problem solving, quality workmanship, and customer service. Our team works with your team to develop designs that provide the most value for your application. We leverage technology and craftsmanship, turning designs into finished products quickly and accurately. Aurelius Manufacturing is a proud sponsor of the Brand Bombers.
Not every divorce or custody dispute requires a trial. In some cases, you can find a solution that works for both you and your spouse without going to court. Barry Law Offices can help you find that solution. Barry Law Offices has a qualified family law mediator on their team ready to serve you and your family. Everyone's situation is different. That's why Barry Law Offices work with you to put together an out-of-the-box solution for your family. For a free consultation, visit them online at barrylawoffices.com.
Monuments are everlasting commemoratives to show our appreciation for lives lived, moments given, and celebrations with loved ones. Brand Monument Company has helped countless families celebrate and commemorate lives and moments for over 110 years. So when you need them, they'll be there for you every step of the way with your monument selection. Check out the website at brandmonument.com and see for yourself the amazing selection they have.
What does that skidoo feeling sound like? Yeah, it sounds a little something like that. And now you can get that skidoo feeling during our Yellow Tag event on now. Visit Casual Cycle in Mora or online at casualcycle.com and get up to $1,500 off select 2020 Summit 850 E-Tech models. Offer ends November 30th, 2020. Restrictions apply. Customer offers vary based on credit worthiness. See dealer for details.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley, providing you with the highest quality food for your family. This week at Daggett's, get Kraft shredded or chunk cheese for $1.88. Get butter quarters for 2 for $4. Bakery Fresh dinner rolls are $2.99. And Best Choice Young Turkeys are 99 cents per pound with a $30 purchase. Limit 1 per customer. Deals are good this week only while supplies last, so hurry into your local grocery store. Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley.
Is up here on the post game. If you're still sticking with us out here on the YouTube feed, it's a 3-2 victory, or 3-0 victory, rather, I should say, by the Onamia Panthers. They win at 25-7, 25-14, and 25-18. The Ogilvie Lions, led by Maddie Anderson with 3 kills, Lex Naring right behind her 1 kill, and 4 aces. Good night for her behind the stripe. Grace Hines with 2 kills, Kaylee Bowerman 2 kills and an ace, and Ailey Fratsky with an ace. For the Onamia Panthers, they are paced by Shayla Naquinaby as well as Kaylee Barnett. 9 kills and 4 aces for Barnett, 9 kills, 3 aces for Naquinaby, 6 kills and an ace for Ashley Strang, 1 kill and 2 aces for Ashley Rogers, 4 kills for Katie Rocco, including the match winner, and Kendra Wallace finishes with 1 ace. Onamia pushes their win streak out to 25 straight over the top of the Onamia Panthers, and still, the Onamia Panthers have pushed their lead out over the Ogilvie Lions and continue with the winning ways over the top of the Great River Conference rival. That'll wrap things up here on the post game for us. Other games going on tonight. Adam has Pine City and Richfield. We also have Bram Deer River on the airwaves, and then Pine City and Foley. I believe Ethan has that game in Foley with that matchup. But that's basically the end of it for us as we wrap things up, and that's going to be the end of our season. As with the governor's orders, all of the youth sports are done for, and we now basically just kind of wait to see what's going to happen with maybe the winter season, or if we get any type of postseason from the fall sports. Had a little bit of a fall season with football, but not much more beyond that. So I want to thank everybody for everything that they've done. I want to especially give a huge shout out to all of our sponsors throughout the course of the entire year. Hinckley Lumber Shed, Minnesota Equipment, Spear & Swanson, Town & Country Insurance, Aquarius, Connecticut, Aurelius Manufacturing, so many of them that have jumped on over the course of the season, and so many of them that have jumped on throughout the course of the end of the season, including Catholic United Financial also bringing us some sponsorship with the video, which has been kind of a fun thing to be able to have with our YouTube feed on that. I want to give a huge shout out also to Andrew and Josh organizing everything back at Studio Control, being able to keep all of these games straight and be able to know what's going on with all these games. It has been absolute chaos, I'm sure, for them, but they've done a great job being able to keep us up to date and being able to get us where we need to go to be able to do these games and provide these games out there for you who have been with us through this entire time, our loyal listening audience. We can't say enough about you as well, being able to help us out, have as much viewership and assistance. Just the support that you've been able to give has been tremendous, leading through this crazy fall sports season, as I guess you could probably say. Don't know what's next for us, as we kind of are on a holding pattern at this point in time, and kind of moving forward with whatever we can get to during the winter sports season, once we are able to essentially return to play potentially, I guess, December 20th. My assumption is it'll probably be a week of conditioning and letting people kind of get back into it, but then that leads right into the holidays, so likely we're looking at maybe a beginning of the year start, but I'm sure they'll probably try to play games as soon as they possibly can, wherever they can, and I hope you can join us for that. Stay tuned to WCMPradio.com or WCMPradio.com/broadcast schedule. Also, we'll have all of our games listed on there once we know what's going to happen for them. Again, a 3-0 victory by the Onamia Panthers over the top of the Ogilvie Lions, finishing off their season. The Ogilvie Lions finish 2-10 on the year. Got probably more games than almost anybody else. The Onamia Panthers finish 9-1 on the year, arguably winning the Great River Conference in our local area. So congratulations to them. We'll go ahead and we'll give it to them to kind of the WCMP nod of approval, I guess you could say. So congratulations go out to them. Congratulations to all of those fall sports teams on everything they've been able to withstand throughout the course of what has been a very unpredictable fall sports season. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time on WCMP, have a good night, everybody.